Now, from WYDC TV, this is Big Fox News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Anna Manuel with Big Fox News. An Elmira man acquitted of murder earlier this year will now serve 10 years on weapons charges. 25-year-old Lawrence Baker was sentenced today in Chemung County Court. A jury acquitted him of murder in the death of 24-year-old Najee Holmes, but found him guilty of criminal possession of a weapon. Back in February of 2016, Baker shot and killed Holmes at a party after he says Holmes started stabbing him during a scuffle. Organizers of the Twin Tiers Outdoor Expo are gearing up for the 5th annual Hunting and Fishing Expo this weekend at the First Arena in Elmira. This year's event will feature a number of vendors, experts, and exhibits. Backed by popular demand is Bay Wings Falconry with birds of prey, including eagle owls. More than 100 booths featuring everything outdoors, from hunting to fishing, trapping, outfitters, fishing charters, mountain real estate, and taxidermy will be at the main rink area. Even Bigfoot will be there, drumming up some excitement.
We have a Bigfoot seminar, which will basically be a town hall meeting. We'll have a map where people can put pins where they've seen Bigfoot themselves. They can talk about their experience about what they've seen with Bigfoot and where they've seen it, things like that. And Peter Weimer will be here to put on a little seminar that'll be talking all about his experience with Bigfoot.
The expo runs from 9 till 6 tomorrow and 10 to 4 on Sunday. Tickets are $7 at the door. Children 12 and under are free. WYDC TV Big Fox is a proud sponsor. Corning Museum of Glass welcomed families tonight and is preparing for a special week ahead. Tonight was Spring Family Night. The free event offered live entertainment and live hot glass blowing demonstrations in the amphitheater hot shop. Next week, local artists take turns showing off their skills in the hot shop.
We wanted to get a diversity of techniques in glass, so we have flame working, we have glass pressing, and we have glass blowing. So you'll see different kinds of techniques, different approaches for artists to be making things in glass. Okay.
So cool to watch this. The museum is open from 9 to 5 every day. Well, winter sticks around for the weekend, but there is a warm-up to look forward to. Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers is up next with your Big Fox forecast.
Here's your local stock market update from Big Fox. Now, your Twin Tiers forecast from Big Fox.
And welcome back, everyone. A happy Friday to you. A cold day out there with those winds and also cold temperatures. Our high temperatures across the region today in the upper 20s to low 30s in most areas. 30 degrees a high in Corning, 32 degrees in Elmira, 29 degrees Ithaca and Watkins Glen, 31 the high in Towanda, and 27 degrees the high today in Bath. The cold temperatures hang around as we head into the weekend. Winter definitely back in our forecast. We'll see partly to mostly sunny skies. Could be a few flurries around too as those winds continue on the northwest throughout the day as high as 20 to 25 miles per hour. Our high temperature in Elmira only reaching 23 degrees for our Saturday. So partly sunny skies, again breezy and continued cold. Could see a few flurries out there as you go through the day on your Saturday. It gets a little bit warmer for your Sunday, at least back into the 30s. With a mixture of some sun and clouds around the area. Then we do get a lot warmer early next week with some rain showers back in the forecast by the time we get to the middle part of next week. Here's your Saturday forecast. Then a cold front will swing through the area. That cold front will just reinforce the cold air we have here, as you could see a few flurries still around parts of Elmira as we get into the afternoon hours of your Saturday. Still continue to be windy too. Those winds will be gusty out there with those cold temperatures. Definitely feeling like winter here for the weekend, but warmer weather ahead early next week. 13 degrees for tonight, then cold conditions out there, a snow shower possible, west winds at 15 to 20 miles per hour, high of only 23 as we head into our Saturday. Again, some sun out there, but could see a few flurries from time to time. North-northwest winds continuing at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Could be a gusting as high as 20. Now up to 37 for your Sunday. 50 degrees return next week. Yeah, it could be close to 60. Hard to believe by Tuesday of next week. We'll go with upper 50s around the area, but could be some rain around too. And keeping that rain in the forecast as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. Eventually cooling back into the 40s by the end of next week, but definitely seeing some winter and spring. And then back to some winter in our forecast here the next 7 days Temperatures in the 20s this weekend, but then back into the 50s early next week.
That low of 4 degrees, though.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those that kind of hurts a little bit when you walk outside. And may have a little wind with it too, so you may have to worry about that Sunday morning.
We'll just look forward to the warm-up.
Yeah, next week will be nice.
Thanks, Chris. Hey, love is in the air in Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. That's in Monroe County, Pennsylvania.
Part of the river road is closed so drivers don't squash these little guys. Spotted salamanders and wood frogs, even spring peepers, are on their way to the breeding pools. This year's event attracts people to see for themselves. They actually are kind of neat to see. To see how they're all making their way across the road and finding their way to their nearest little pond. Or
it's nice that they're getting some protection there too, because
they don't want to be driving through there when they're doing that.
No,
so.
They deserve the right to do what nature wants to do.
Exactly.
Thanks so much for watching tonight.
Hope you have a great weekend. Stay tuned for Mike and Molly.